All right. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mike Galco, the CEO, Continuously Empowering Others. I'm seeing a lot of my friends jumping on here. If you can hear me okay, type a Y in the chat room. Make sure that I'm broadcasting effectively. I want to share this information with as many people as possible. Want to say hello to everybody from all around the world, literally jumping on this stream right now. And I'm putting a few of your comments online just to let everybody say hello to you. And at any point during this conversation you want to contribute a little, just type it in the chat room. I'll be happy to add your comments to the conversation. And okay, great, you guys can hear me. Good. All right, so good afternoon to you, and thank you for jumping on the stream. I want to talk about what is network marketing. What is network marketing? There's some major misconceptions about what network marketing is and or isn't. And then there are many different types of network marketing, which sometimes can be a source of contention. So my job today is to do my best to share with you what I've learned and hopefully clear up some of the skepticism and the mysticism as it relates to network marketing. It's probably not what you think it is, okay? And so let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk about what is network marketing. Network marketing is an approach to get products to the marketplace without having to use the traditional means of advertising or marketing. They don't use television networks. They don't use radio networks. They don't use billboard outdoor networks. The billboards is a network, the billboard companies, and they rent those billboards out to people. So they don't use billboards, print media, radio, television networks. They use word of mouth networks. They use people. We are the networks to market that product, good, or service. That's what network marketing is. It's people connecting with people, sharing a product, good, or idea to the marketplace so that everyone can take part in the marketplace without the need of expensive advertising. So word of mouth marketing. My business partner, Kevin Thompson, typed that and put it on the screen. I'll leave that up for a moment because that's relevant to this conversation. Now, I want to dispel some misconceptions, but at the same time, kind of fire you up to want to do this. If you've got an entrepreneurial bone in your body, if you've got a take matters into your own hands mindset, even a little bit, if you got a little teeny tiny bit of faith, network marketing might very well be for you. And hopefully I can shed some light on some things to show you why it's just like what we're used to, but a slight nuance difference. So let's get into that real quick. So we have corporate business model and the networking business model. Corporate business model versus the network business model. And excuse the word versus, I'm not pitting the two against each other. I'm just trying to show you the similarities and the differences. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm not going to bash having a job. As a matter of fact, my mentor, Mr. Ty Best, taught me that your job can finance your freedom. Well, let me just ask a quick question. How many of you have even thought about being free? So type me in the chat room. And I don't mean free like, you work from home, or free like you get a lot of vacation time, 3 weeks off, or free like you get to be off on the weekends, or free like maybe you're even the boss at your job. I'm talking about free, meaning if you don't ever go to work and clock in again, you still get paid. Who's ever desired that, right? Me. Of course you have. And sometimes we don't admit it. We may not admit that we want to be free, or maybe sometimes we don't even have a concept. We don't even have a point of reference of what freedom feels like. I remember when I first got in Karatbars International, and my mentor, Mr. Ty Best, who's literally calling me right now while I'm doing this live stream. That's why I answered the phone. Mr. Best, I'm doing a live stream, and I actually literally said your name, and you called me. So just listen to this. What I'm gonna say real quick, Mr. Best, and then I'll call you back. So, and this is Ty Best, everybody. I'll let him say hello to you. This is funny how stuff happens. When I got started in Karatbars International, my mentor, Mr. Ty Best, asked me a question. There he is on the phone right here. He asked me a question. He said, you ever thought about being free? And guys, it was such an embarrassing question. I didn't even know what he meant. I didn't understand what freedom even was. I was doing pretty good. I was a mortgage banker managing 3 branches for Wells Fargo. And I guess I felt like I was free because I would drive from branch to branch and I wasn't really on the clock. I was a 100% commission employee, but I couldn't really go and come as I pleased. I had to be there, but I could flex in between my corporate office or the 3 branches that I managed for mortgages. So I felt sort of like free, but I wasn't really free. So Mr. Best, tell him real quick. I know I'm putting you on the spot. You just called me. Tell him real quick what freedom is based on that video you did for us. Talk to the people around the world real quick on what freedom is.
Hey, well, thank you, Mr. Delco. But I hope everybody can you hear me okay?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Look, but I was like Mr. Delco. I was 20 years old, had done the education route. I had a great job with Ford Motor Company. I'm working this great job, have my own home, have my own pool in the backyard. I'm living large as far as the average person was concerned. I'm 20 years old, 4 cars in the driveway. No one had ever talked to me about being free, about having this combination of time and money where you're in total control of your life. I was 20 years old, and I said in a meeting, I was like, listen, when that guy said, have you ever thought about being free? I was like, what in the world is he talking about? Because I'm free now. As far as I was concerned, I was free. Then the reality was I was only free on Saturday and Sunday when I didn't work those weekends. But I had never analyzed my life like that. And there I was watching the guy on stage, 32 years old. He didn't have a job. His wife didn't have a job. They had 2 brand new Cadillacs in the driveway, a brand new baby. Talk about sleeping to the crack of noon. Getting up when they want to, going where they want to, doing what they want to do. And I was done. I was burnt toast. Okay, people think we selling gold. I said, no. What we're doing more than anything here is we're selling the idea of freedom to people who want to be free. And I went to work. And in 4 years, my wife was free, and it took me 12 years to get free. 12 years to break away from corporate America. I had a $100,000 job, so it took me a while. But once I got together, folks, believe me, and I've been free now for 25 years, and I've never looked back. And you listen to a guy who's been free now, Mr. Delco, for the last 6+ years, and 103 days in Karatbars, the absolute perfect vehicle at an excellent time. And right now, for those who are listening, if you desire to be free, if that's a goal, or if you never thought about it, most people never thought about being free, guys. We've been so conditioned to work till we're 65, we've never thought about it. But I'm here to tell you that you can be free the next 90 days to 12 months. You decide to plug into what we're doing, follow the map, listen to Mr. Delco, listen to people who are already free, and you do not build somebody's job till you're 65 or 70 or work until you die. And Warren Buffett said it best. He said, until you learn how to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. And that's the truth. And Karatbars, to me, after my 37 years industry, is the ultimate freedom plan. That's all I got to add.
Thank you, Mr. Best. I'll definitely call you back, but that's just.
I got to run through errands anyway.
All right, that's absolute perfect timing. Thank you very much.
Peace, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. So, guys, that's amazing. I wouldn't normally stop the thought of a stream unless it's him, and it's because truly he taught me day by day, moment by moment, this business. He literally walked me through how to get free, and freedom is an amazing thing. I could do a whole another stream on freedom. What is freedom? Because freedom is like, I know we're in a pandemic and most people are at home right now, but freedom is like, my wife and I have been like this for the last 6 years. You wake up, you want to go ride your bikes, so you go on the internet, you pull up your iPad and you start typing in bike trails. And this is 6 or 7 in the morning. You type in bike trails, and then you go in the closet, pick out what sweatsuit you want to wear, warm-ups you want to wear, and you take a shower and get ready and throw on your exercise clothes, put the bikes on the bike rack and go to the bike trail and ride for a couple of hours. And then you go and have breakfast while on the trail, lock your bikes in the bike rack and have breakfast, and then get back on your bike and ride some of that, food off. And then you stop and drink some water, Gatorade out of your backpack, and you're seeing all the beautiful scenery, and you stop and talk to the little puppies that are walking on the trail. And it's like, and you have, here's something Mr. Best taught me. You have nowhere to go, nothing to do, and no one to answer to. That's freedom. And you still get paid. You have nowhere to go, nothing you have to do, no one you have to answer to, and you still get paid. I'm going to say that for the third time for the Holy Ghost. You have nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to answer to, and you still get paid. And guys, that is such a magnificent thought till I would hope you would do whatever you have to do is legal, ethical, and moral to get to that place. Shoo, Mr. Best messed up my call. All right, so let's jump into it. So let's talk about the difference between a corporate business model and a networking business model. And they're both good. The thing about corporate America is we have about 40,000 hours, I think Cameron Gamble taught us. We have 40,000 hours of mental conditioning on what we're supposed to do to earn money. What do? Go to school, try to get as good a grades as possible so we can go to college, get a scholarship, and qualify for some student loans. To graduate from college with student loan debt, and now you're 24, 25, 26 years old. Half quarter of your life is already spent in the school system. Then you go and apply for a job. There's no guarantee you're going to get one just because you went to college and got a degree. You finally get a job. 70% or more of the people in the world work on a job that was not in their field of study. As a matter of fact, type in the chat room if you're working a job that you didn't go to college for. You went to college, but you end up working in another field. Type in that chat room. All right, type in the chat room, that's me. All right, nowhere to go, no one to answer to, nothing that you have to do, and you still get paid. I love that. So if you went to college for a certain degree and you ended up not working in your field of study, type me, right? And you see people there typing me in the chat room because they know it's not me saying it. It's treacherous that this is even the truth, but it's true. People go to school all their life and go to college and get degrees and even doctorates only to come out of college and you're looking for a job and you don't get the job you're looking for. There's my business partner, Daniel Higgins, and I know a little bit about Daniel. And Daniel's an extraordinary entrepreneur. And Daniel ended up working in retail. And I don't know, Daniel, what your degree was, but since I'm using you as an example, type in what your degree was in, and I'll put it on the screen. I know Daniel ended up doing really good in retail sales. And that's because we end up not being able to find a job in our field of study. So then we start applying places just to make some money for right now. And we end up liking it or making decent enough money where we can buy a car and get an apartment. Now we're in debt. We got to keep working, and we end up getting a raise or a promotion on that job where it's not in our field of study. And then, guys, you know what? Okay, Daniel went for business management. So I guess it's still kind of there. Daniel, you're not way off the mark, but he went for business management, ended up in retail sales. That's a different category altogether. So we all know that we literally end up in fields that we didn't necessarily go to school for. All right. And I love what Ms. Deion Stevens said. This industry creates more millionaires than any other industry. It's a massive, massive industry. Ronald Newton went to school for architectural design. And Ronald, maybe type in where you're working now, what field you're working in. All right, Deb Nixon has a PhD. I have a PhD friends who are working as an apprentice at the bottom. Gosh, man. Man, this is amazing. Deion Stevens, exercise science and fitness. And yes, she is an amazing personal fitness trainer. And we end up working in some other field. So guys, literally, there's got to be a better way. So let's talk about it. So corporate America, how does the corporate America structure work? It's going to be amazing that you find out. There's my sister Rachel Rose over there in the Netherlands, or wherever. Yeah, she's in the Netherlands. Good to see you, little sis. Good to see you. Miss you. All right. So uh, corporate America, they hire people. So they've got a CEO and senior level managers, right? Senior vice president, senior level managers. They also have board of directors, and they have stockholders and shareholders. All those people are up and around the top of that structure. And then at the bottom, all those people at the bottom, those are the workers. These are the people who needed a job. So they filled out an application, got a job, and now that whole team right there is working to create, produce product, and get that product to the customer base. That's what that structure is all about, to bring products to the customer base. And then, folks, they want the customers to be repeat buyers of that product. So they try to make a really quality product so that the people will continue to buy. And this creates what is called profits. Now, the profits, they go back to the company. The profits go to the company first. This is what I want you to really realize here. The profits go to the company first. And then the company pays its employees, including the CEO, what's called salaries. Now, here's something that's really diabolical. Salaries. Oh, we Netherlands is in the house today. We got a bunch of Netherlands in here. All right. So now Ronald Newton is now a Karatbars affiliate after leaving the security field. So Ronald's full-time Karatbars. That's beautiful. We might get into that, Ronald. Thank you for sharing your testimony. All right. All right. So they pay salaries. And this is what's amazing. Somebody type in the chat room, who's doing what looks like the majority of the work in this structure? Who's doing the work? Who are the people that are, in the trenches, making the phone calls, doing the sales, moving the boxes, putting stuff on the conveyor belt, delivering the product, stacking it on the storeroom shelves, working as cashiers, working as managers on the floor? Who are the people doing the work? The people at the top or the people at the bottom? I was talking to one of my friends today. He's in high-level management. And I said, man, what do you get paid to do? Just be wise and sit in your desk in your corner office, look out the window and just be a sage? Like, what do you do? He said, no, I actually manage the project. He said, I'm the one, who has to put the reports together and show the bottom line to the owners. He said, I have to manage that product and make sure everybody's working and doing the real work. Right. So yeah, who's doing all the work? Yeah, the frontline employees. That's who's doing the work, the workers. And I regard what depending on where you fall on the political spectrum, you'll say that the people at the top deserve to make all the money because they're the thought leaders. They're the experienced people who know how to get things done and how to keep the company profitable. But most of you are typing in with me. You're agreeing that it's the people at the bottom that do most of the work. But yes, as Ms. Sharon Vick says, the managers do a lot of the work too. They do the physical, they do the labor. But the people at the top, they do the thought and the oversight. And so the company values the oversight employees more than the lower level employees. How do you know that? How do you know that the company that's up there at the top of this matrix, how do you know that the company appreciates the people at the top of this structure more than the people at the bottom? How do you know that? Right? How do you know that? That's right, because the owners are wealthy, because the CEO, he or she earns 3, 4, 5 million or more per year to lead the company and to provide reports to the stockholders. Right. The people at the top, they get paid more, and they get paid a lot more. Yes, the compensation is much higher for the people at the top. And, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I mean, your pay dictates and determines how you're valued by that company. Well, so even when they run the company in the ground, they have something in their contracts called a golden parachute, which means even if they leave the company, that company is going to have to pay them multiple millions to buy out that contract. It's called a golden parachute. Well, it is what it is. People deserve what they can negotiate for. And typically, the people at the bottom, they're not negotiating anything. They're praying for a job. And if they get hired, they're like, thank you, God, I got a job so I can pay my bills. The people at the top, they're not doing that. They're well connected individuals. They know folks, they've got a business management degree, and they get to work somewhere. They're connected, and so they get the experience of a CEO, and then eventually get hired as a CEO. They're the face and the brand of that company, and they make the multiple millions, and they're never, ever going to pay you enough to be their neighbor. That's not good or bad. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Okay, so the profits go to the company, and then the company starts paying salaries, and you at the bottom, you're factored in with the light bill. And they'll find a way to automate you or double up the work on someone else. Like Ms. Sharon Vick said, the managers end up doing a lot of work because they start reducing the work staff because you are on the expense side of their business ledger. I'm telling you, employee salaries is an expense to that corporation. It's not an asset. It's an expense. And you are an expense to your company if you have a job. Now, not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just a thing. And if they can find a better way to do the job more efficiently without your labor, you're toast. You're out of here. They're going to get rid of you. They're going to get rid of you because their bottom line is profits. Profits are better than wages. The workers in this scenario are earning wages. The owners are earning profits. All right? So they're earning profits and paying you wages, and that wage is an expense to that company's bottom line profits. They don't care about you. You might love your job, but your job, I guarantee you, they don't love you. Because if they can find a machine, a software, or package, or a person that's willing to do your job cheaper, like offshore, overseas, you're out of here. You're toast, right? So they want to make sure that they maximize profits and minimize expenses. And don't you? You can't be mad at corporate America. Don't you want to maximize your personal profits and minimize your expenses? I mean, even in your home. Don't you want, and I love what Grady Holcomb said, even at Walmart, they're doing away with cashiers. Even at the bank, they got automated teller machines. And McDonald's, Grady, you working with me, brother. You're helping me teach this thing. McDonald's is going to automated kiosks. So when they say things like, they took my job, nobody took your job. The world is finding better ways to do things more efficiently, more effectively, and with less pollution. Hey, guys, I guarantee you, mark my words, it's right here on August the 18th, 2020. There aren't going to be any gas-powered cars on the highway in the next 15 years. Mark my words. They will all be renewable energy cars. So people who work at oil rigs or coal miners or whatever, oil miners, that you guys are going to be out of business. It's not me saying it. It just is. We're in a world. My God, I got to put this on the screen. This thing is turning into fire. Artificial intelligence. Miss Lakeisha McKnight, I went and test drove a Tesla. All right, and that used to be my favorite car. I'm not going to tell y'all what my new favorite car is, but that Tesla became my favorite car. Why? Because number one, it's electric. I'll never have to stop at a gas station again. I just plug my car up, and electricity is a renewable energy source. So we're trying to get off of fossil fuels. No matter where you stand on the debate of climate change, I'm not going to have that discussion. I will have the discussion of pollution. You must agree that gas-powered vehicles create more pollution than non-gas-powered vehicles, right? I mean, a motorcycle creates more emissions than a bicycle. That's why you have to get emissions every year, and you have to pay for it. right? And the powers that be, they don't want to loose their hold on fossil fuels because they make a lot of money off of polluting the environment. But it's coming a time where people are not going to buy electric vehicles because they don't pollute as much. They're going to buy electric vehicles because it's going to save them money and it's got higher performance. Man, I got in that Tesla and the guy said, stomp it. And I said, huh? And he said, put it to the floor. And I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, we got on the on ramp and I stomped it. Before that pedal could get to the metal, halfway through, I was at 65 miles an hour. My head went back on the seat like that. The torque, my wife was in the back seat. We were like, whoa! And I just took my foot off the gas. It terrified me, guys. The efficiency in that electric vehicle, it literally terrified me. Well, guess what? Guess what? The people that are drilling oil right now, they're not going to be drilling in the next 10 to 15 years. They better learn some new skills because their jobs are going away. So corporate America is always looking for a better way to create more profits with less expense. And that's not a bad thing. It just is a thing. Now, I found a new electric vehicle, and that's going to be my next car. I will not buy another gas-powered vehicle. I just won't do it. My next vehicle will be an electric vehicle because it's just a better car. No, man, they said at Tesla, no one comes in for repairs. The only thing you need repair is the braking system, and you probably need that every 10 years because just letting off the gas is automatic braking. You almost don't need to use your brakes. And you put on automation, the car will drive for you. So it's 80 times more safe than a human driver. And they tell you don't go to sleep and things because, stuff can happen. Somebody can, walk in the middle of the road or something and the AI may not see it fast enough, but still, it's more effective and safer than a human driver. All right, so that's enough of that. You guys, y'all got me all off on that tangent. But the point is, the world is changing. And so as the world changes, we also need to be looking for better ways to create income. And network marketing is an extraordinary way. Now, there are many different types of network marketing. There's network marketing, networking, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and they have a lot of different designations, but they all have the same few things in common. It's people helping people help people. That's all it is. It's people helping people help people. It's people sharing information about a product, good, or service, or idea with other people who use the product, good, service, or idea, who share with other people, and it keeps going like that on down the line. And network marketing gets a bad rap for really ignorant reasons. Like, people that say negative things about network marketing is because maybe they had a bad experience, or maybe they heard somebody say something about it, and most of the time it's a lie or it's a misconception. And so my job here today is to try to dispel some of those misconceptions. So what is network marketing or affiliate marketing? The difference between network marketing versus affiliate marketing: network marketing, you have to pay to get in, and everybody has to pay. And you have to sell something or use something and sell something, and then other people use it and sell it, and that's how the money's made. All right. In affiliate marketing, you can typically join for free, and you should be able to make money in the free position if it's a legitimate affiliate marketing company, and you should be able to earn your way to a higher ranking. That's the basic difference between network marketing, affiliate marketing. Network marketing, you have to pay, and you have to pay every month. Affiliate marketing, nothing is mandatory. You can work your way into the ecosystem, and that's the basic difference. But it's pretty much the same as corporate America. There are people at the top, quote unquote top, but you're really at the top of your sphere of influence. So if you look at this diagram, that one person at the top sponsors two people. Well, that one person at the top is on the top of everything that happens within their organization to infinity, but the person on the left is only at the top of their sphere of influence, and the person on the right is only at the top of their sphere of influence. And so everybody's building their own teams. They're building their own teams. And I love affiliate marketing because you're talking to other adults who are smart. They're thinking for themselves, and they don't have to join if they don't want to. You can't make them join. And in affiliate marketing, it's free to join, like it is in our company. It's free to join, and no one can make you join. And everything you do is 100% your option. It's all optional. So nobody can steal any money from you, take any money from you. It's 100% optional. And even network marketing is 100% optional. Nobody makes you pay your $100 or $50 or $200 a month. It's your choice. It's 100% choice. You are in 100% control of everything that happens in your network marketing business. You're in 100% control of who you talk to, 100% control of how much product you acquire, 100% control of how many meetings you attend, 100% control of live events you go to. You're in charge. Whereas on a job, you're not in charge of anything. You could go to work tomorrow and it could be padlock on the door. In network marketing, it only ends when you end it. You're in control. All right, now, here's the other beautiful part. Everybody on the team is working together. Somebody typed that in the chat room. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was really great how she said it, I believe. Hopefully I can find it. I'll keep scrolling. Oh, there it is. Imani, I can't pronounce your name properly. I hope I said it, but I love this. Listen to what she said. I strongly believe it's a team effort, top to bottom, rich or poor. Everybody needs to focus on their part and work together so the company will succeed. Man, I can't say that better. That is phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Miss Sharon Vick said people are afraid of network or affiliate because they want a guaranteed paycheck. I'm going to have to leave that up there for a second because that's outstanding. They're afraid they're going to miss a paycheck. And yes, that's true. So here's the cool thing about network marketing or affiliate marketing is everybody's working together to promote that product, good, service, or idea. Right? But here's the difference. Those profits go immediately back to the affiliates. See, they're not a part of the problem. They're part of the solution. They're not an expense. They're an asset. Guys, if you get that part, before I even finish with the slides, if you get that part right there, you should want to call somebody and say, hey, send me a link. I'm ready to sign up. In our company, these people that have been posting with me, they're in the company we're in. And they can sign you up for free. And you can make money in the free position. And literally, when this product moves, the profits immediately go to the field first. Like literally, the company's not paying you out of the profits. You're sharing the profits with the company. And even the people that are quote unquote at the bottom, when they share this information with others and that product moves, they get paid. And the people they sponsor get paid. And the people they sponsor get paid from the profits. And the company gets paid from the profits. There are no salaries, which is great because nobody has to wait for the company to pay them. You get to pay yourself, and it is guaranteed that they can fire you when they feel like it. I love that. In this network marketing diagram, you can't get fired unless you do something illegal. You can get fired, but for the most part, it's your business. Everybody in that diagram is in business for themselves, as opposed to the corporate America one, where everybody's working for the man or the woman at the top. Here, you start at your top. It's your top. Yeah, it's your top. Real profit sharing. Thank you guys for your amazing comments on the stream today. It's your top. You create the revenue, right? So it's your top. And check this out. It's all profits, no salaries. And then each person, not only can they sell the product, good or service or idea, they use the product, service, or idea. So now they're attached to, they're emotionally and financially attached to and loyal to the product. So everyone in the network is not only getting paid by the sale or transfer of the product, the people within the network are users of the product. And yes, they're their own boss. And now, here's next level. Here's next level. Now, All network marketing programs work just like you see on that diagram. The company we're in is the next level difference. There's a reason why people on Wall Street are amongst the wealthiest people in our society, is because their product is money. In our company, that all these amazing people, Kansu, Hotep, Atum, Probin Thompson, Jacqueline McLean Copeland, Golden Jones, Deb Nixon, Bernadette Johns, Dave Johnson, Timothy Hall. The reason why Tanisha Glaspie, Ms. Brundridge, Sharon Vicks, Ronald Newton, the reason why these people are fired up, right? The reason why these people are so fired up, Miss Imayne, the reason why Ronald Shannar, the reason why they're fired up is because they're with this same company. Gold Money Grundy, Brother Grundy is in here, Michelle Red, they're all in Karatbars. And the reason why they're so fired up is because they can send you a link and change your life. They literally have the potential to send you a link and put you in that financial sector of among the wealthiest people in the world. Why? Why can they do that? What makes our company better? Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. I won't say better. Everybody thinks their company is the best. Well, what makes our company, in my humble opinion, phenomenal and one of the best possible ways to get free and to build wealth in this new economy? Why do I say Karatbars? Here it is. Here's the next level. Because our product is an potentially appreciating asset. That's why we encourage you to get started with us. So get back with the people that shared Karatbars International with you. Let them know that you want to take a look at this better way. They can't make you do anything, and it's free to join. I like what Brother Grundy said. There are no risks. Our product is money, and we get paid to keep our own money in a superior form of money, which is gold. All right? So get back with the person that shared this presentation with you. Let them know you want to get more information about Karatbars International. They'll share it with you, and we'll see you on the white sandy beaches of the world. Hello. Hello. This is Michael. I do not. Me too.